Hello there, Albie-Wan here, along with I'm Dave Angel.
Hello, I'm Dave Angel, and
Hello.
I've got a big white one.
What?
My power washer.
Right, okay, right. Yes, we're playing some Power Simulator. I'm unable to connect to the host. It's because my game was on. Okay, my game was on. Quick resume. Sorry, just restarted my game, and then I'll join you in a second.
That's all right, no problem.
Yes, of course, I forgot that it did that. Yes, note to anyone who's tries to play multiplayer in this game. If your game's on quick resume on the Xbox, it will not connect to other players' games because it just comes up with that message. Important safety notice. Could I have an in white, please?
You would like another in white?
Yes, please.
Would any other color in white work?
Yes, white. We'll go for a bit of white on
Awesome.
white action.
There we go.
Boing. Thank you.
Of course, those that know the pair of us, we maintain a
Now,
no filter policy.
Tony, have you been over here yet? Have you been over here
No,
yet?
it's clean now.
No. Ah! Whew.
Oh, that's a nice touch for nice attention to detail.
Yeah, I thought, hang on, they've got all this and they haven't actually got the thing. And I thought, I'm going to go over here, and I thought, there's a big red X there. Shark still looks fake.
Yes, and obviously we maintain a no filter policy. So some themes or language may be unsuitable for younger viewers. You have been warned.
Yes,
Anyway, how the fuck you been doing?
younger viewers can fuck off. No,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm doing all right.
It's way beyond their bedtime.
I is doing okay, bud. How is you doing?
I is doing all right.
Why is you doing?
Why is I doing all right?
Yeah, no, I mean, why is you doing?
Why is I doing? Because not doing doesn't really enter my brain.
It didn't do that. Didn't done. Oh, I don't know where the fuck that's going. Yeah. So yeah. Shits and giggles and things.
He's got no idea where he could take that. But
Yeah.
oh shit! Yeah, let's walk away from this conversation at a high rate of knots.
Rewinder.
Skippity skip. Yeah, not part of this. Da.
Yeah. Yeah. So you heard they're making Back to the Future 4 then, yeah?
No,
No. I've got nothing to back that up with at all. Sorry. Um,
you were just trying to be topical.
yeah. Yeah.
That's typical of you being topical.
It's topically typical.
Well, if something's topical, doesn't that usually mean it's applied locally?
Possibly, yes.
You
Like
know, this
like
cream needs to be applied
like
topically.
like a topic. If you don't apply it locally, then someone else is having it,
Well, yeah,
and no one takes
you
my chocolate bars.
a topic.
Yeah,
The chocolate bar you apply to your mouth, obviously.
yeah. I say I apply it locally. If I don't apply it locally, some other bugger's got it, and that's just not acceptable.
No, it's not.
Yes, and yeah, and now we all know that. Good.
What are them? Absolutely.
All right, I've caved. I've gone to the yellow
I
one.
got myself a new. I got myself a new Android tablet
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were saying about
because
that.
it is. Yeah, get a load of this. It is a 2 gigahertz quad core
Hmm.
with 16 gig of RAM.
Giggity giggity.
Well, it's got 8 gig of RAM, and the newer versions of Android can basically emulate extra RAM by using a piece of the ultra fast storage, very much like the Xbox does with its quick resume.
Right. Okay.
So part of the memory is interfaced directly with the disk, with the SSD,
I think some of my memories
and
as well. Yeah.
it. Uh, I've just found the poster for Jaws 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously with Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Purple Tuesday, all those.
Purple rain. Purple rain. Yeah.
Um, it was how much was it, Mrs. Angel? 130 down to 99 quid with a voucher. Down to 99 quid, and it's a 10.1 inch Android tablet with all the bells and whistles.
Nice.
Yes, it has bells, and yes, it has whistles. And Mrs. Angel, she also bought herself a new tablet.
Hmm.
But hers has got how much was it? What RAM have you got on yours? Got 19 gig of RAM on it because the virtual stuff. I think she's got
Yeah.
8 gig of physical RAM and 11 gig of this like
Imaginary
this
RAM.
equivalent of the page file. Yeah, the imaginary RAM. But I've never seen a a Android tablet work as well as these. They are absolutely buttery smooth,
Mm.
smooth as butter.
Smooth as butter.
Yeah. Well, I got it actually to use as a second screen while I'm streaming. And obviously this evening I'm not streaming. I'm having a
So,
night off.
so it's completely wasted, is what you're saying.
No, no. Well, I decided to buy it because my poorly little Acer 7-inch tablet that I originally, I think I actually gave it to my mum, and then my mum gave it back to me when we bought a better one.
Mm.
It was starting to creak a little bit around the edges. So I thought, let's take the opportunity. And I was lucky enough to receive some Christmas money early,
Mm-hmm.
some of that towards
Nice.
other odds, and ended up with a new toy. And then, of course, my original Android tablet decides to start working perfectly.
I mean, it would do. I mean, why would it not?
You know, yeah, make you wonder.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy.
Bloody conspiracy, I tell you. But everything I've tried with this thing, it's not not flinched.
Mm.
It's a microsecond,
Yeah.
completely right the way through, not even hit sides.
Ping, 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 ping.
I'm using the Trident.
Well, is that legal
Get a bit of
before?
power and a bit of and a bit of
Is it
spread,
is that legal before 10 o'clock?
But yeah, I mean, as long as you're like sort of you're wearing the jock strap of parental concern, I think it's absolutely fine.
Cool. Okay then, that's all right.
If you start using it in its intended route, as in no pants, then I think it's a different thing entirely.
Fair enough. As long as we've clarified.
you hear about the DLC on Forza Horizon 5?
No.
When Forza Horizon 5 came out, there was the deluxe upgrade people could buy,
Yeah, yeah,
which was supposed to give them the season pass and give them like all of their updates.
yeah.
Now they've just done a Fast and the Furious pack based on Fast 10, Fast X,
Hmm.
Fast 10.
Yeah.
So you get Dominic's Charger
Giggity.
again because it was already in
Hmm.
previous games, so they didn't have to do it with it exactly the same.
Yeah.
Um, you get the Chevy Impala that Jason Momoa is supposed to
Right.
drive. And one of the cars you get is it's the flip car. It's like this wedge. It's got six
Oh
wheels.
yeah, yeah. It's got like the ramp in it or something, is it?
Yeah, yeah, and that's in the game as well, but it doesn't flip cars.
Well, I
But
want my money back.
they have got the audacity to charge £10 for four cars. I don't know about you.
I
That's two
haven't.
pound fifty a car.
The
That's
last Fast and Furious film I watched. Actually, I've seen the first two. Yeah, seen the first two.
yeah.
I tried watching the second one, fell asleep. Tried again. Sorry, no, sorry. Tried to watch the third one. Sorry, fell asleep. Tried again to watch the third one, fell asleep. I think I may have eventually got through it, but I can't remember bugger all about it, and I'm not bothered with the franchise since.
Nope, you ain't missed much. I think the last one I saw was the one that I actually sat down to watch was Tokyo Drift #3.
Yeah, that was Tokyo Drift. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, kept sending me to sleep. It really did. I mean,
It just
that's
they
not a
went
feature.
completely batshit after that.
Yeah, that's not a feature that's exclusive to that particular franchise. Don't get me wrong. A lot of films do send me to sleep, but
You
usually
are
I'm
famous for it, aren't you?
but
Let's be honest.
usually I'm trying to stay awake. Whereas this, I just didn't even
Yeah.
resist.
Where, here, like Batman and Robin. That's a
I,
film you could sleep through, and actually you feel as though you got your money's worth out of it because you had a good kit.
you're the second person in 2 days to actually mention that film in my presence, and I will say it again. I have not seen that film. I have no intention of seeing that film. That film doesn't exist in my world.
Oh, but it's one of those things. It's one of those things. To say I've been there. I know why it's bad.
I know why it's bad. I've seen the trailer. I don't need to see any more to know that it's bad.
Oh no, it is really bad.
Oh no, it is really bad. It's just I don't need to see any more than what I've seen in the trailer to know that it's bad. You know?
Whole world has to answer out now when you tell them once again, bad.
Who's that? Wow!
What?
Sorry, the scaffolding that was right next to me just suddenly started moving on its own.
Magic.
Those hacks.
Are you using them out? Um, the next time we step into the one world of Valheim, you're going to
Hmm.
be able to basically. Uh, well,
Fly.
I went back up to the mountain
Hmm.
and I started digging up silver,
Right, yeah.
and it is fair to say, I think it is fairly fair to say, I don't think I've seen so much silver in one place in all my life before.
Nice.
So we're going to be giving you some upgrades for your bow,
Mm-hmm.
We will give you some armor upgrades if you feel up to it.
Right, yeah.
Um, one that you will find out eventually with regards to silver is regardless of how much you have, never gonna have enough.
Well, that's just wrong.
It is. It feels as though you're constantly fighting. Because the mountain where we are, where we are on the mountain two, you know where I'm
Hmm.
talking,
Yeah, yeah. The revenge, yeah.
is actually to the west, the farm.
Right.
It's just the other side of the strait because I saw the tip of it when I went past on the boat. So I thought I'd go over and have a look. So I parked the boat.
Yeah.
Hello, hang on, hang on. Hi. No,
You nutted the smuggler into oblivion.
I was just well, I thought I'd try jumping the shark as
No, it looked like you just like headbutted him and he evaporated. He evaporated.
gazebo.
Bless you.
Indeed.
La 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 la.
Well, the only thing I want now to pick up is I want to get myself streaming set up.
Hmm.
Then I will be happy. Because that'll give me my sliders that I need, give me control over the internal
Yeah.
volumes of everything without having to keep tap away from the screen to go to BS to adjust volume.
Yeah, yeah.
Also mean that I take a load of the buttons that I've got off of one of my screens, put them onto a different one, use two devices. So I can have screen on one side, screen on the other, buttons along the bottom of one,
Hmm.
and things like chat and stuff coming up on one, and main game on the other. Not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
How about you? That sounds
Fandabby doozy.
fun, Dubby. Yes,
Right.
I'm now looking for a refurbished OXLR Mini that's not been treated in new by a family of former circus elephants.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Don't try to break them. Because every time I see one, I think cheap. Oh no, it's just got a problem. At that point, you just think, nah.
Got a spot of bother.
I also built a dock downstairs.
Doc Brown.
On, I bought a dock. I built a Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Emmett Brown. Um, with a new boat over
Hmm.
by the bottom of the hill. Um, brain don't work. You'll find out next time. That's all I'll
Previously,
say. You'll find out
previously on
next time.
next time. Go and activate the shark.
You're going to go and activate the shark.
No, if you go and activate the shark.
You're going to try and jump on it from up there. That'd be freaky in VR.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it will be actually, yeah. It's almost like that was planned.
Okay. There is a VR version
Yep,
POWERWASH simulator.
yep. POWERWASH VR. Very imaginatively titled.
I wonder if all the DLC would.
Yeah, I don't know if the entire game is currently in it or if it's just like certain bits. I don't know. But yeah, VR has never really appealed to me anyway.
Well, those people
I
that
get,
are
I get enough of
glasses
AR.
wearing,
I get enough of AR. Thank you
have
very much. Yeah,
yeah.
oh, this is my escapism. I don't want it to be actually real. You know what I mean?
What, sir? What? What? Well, some of them do.
Everything all right?
Mrs. Angel was correcting me that people with glasses can now use VR effectively. They just need to the iPad the lenses inside the head. You can just adjust how far apart them, and then they align with your glasses. Work perfectly.
Yeah, still not sort of that fussed by it myself.
It's not everybody's thing, you know. My brother, my good,
My brother.
my older brother,
He's
my
only
pain in the arse
good
brother.
when he's asleep. Oh, you don't know what he's dreaming about, do you?
No.
Sorry.
Well, when he came up to see us last, we put him on the headset, and we put him on a roller coaster, and he was sitting. We put him on a roller coaster, sitting next to a zombie.
I mean, as you,
And he
yeah, of course.
was. Yeah, well, you can choose who you sat next to: Father Christmas, a zombie, or several other characters of varying levels of good or bad or evilness. And when he went back, he was shouting the praise of my parents. Bloody fantastic! Got to try this. And then when my dad asked me to find out which one was, he sort of nearly fell over. Well, it's not that bad, actually. Not that bad any. Second-hand 128 gig models going for about 100. Nothing really. What they are, and they're going to be coming down in value even more because of the Meta Quest. Brand new, old, shiny.
Yeah. That's the one that was Oculus, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, Oculus was bought by Facebook, who are now called Meta.
Of course they are. Yes.
He's trying to be.
Because everyone calls them that. Everyone calls them that.
Yeah. Does make you wonder.
I'm doing a bit of a jiggle.
You're having a jiggle?
Yeah.
As long as your webcam's not on it.
It's legal. It's perfectly fine.
It's below the tabletop. It's fine.
It kind of is below the tabletop, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can actually see me. I'm
Oh
round by
yes.
the round by the Jaws side.
You are.
Yeah, I'd have made it back up as well. I didn't even
Oh,
fall.
um, I picked up a game in the Xbox sale.
Hmm.
It's a game Stars Above,
Right.
and it's a sci-fi, but it's got some soul-like element.
Uh huh.
In that you have you reach these pillars. When you're at the pillar, it's like resting at the bonfire
Mhm.
in Dark Souls. So what it does is it refills all your consumables, all your ammo, and all that kind of. But it respawns all the enemies. I have three weapons, so but there's reached a section, particularly nasty baddie who
I mean, a bad baddie, not a good baddie.
a bad baddie, very bad baddie, bad baddie, bad baddie, bad baddie, bad baddie.
Mm. I tried a little bit of that. Oh, what's it called? I want to call it rollerball, but it's not rollerball. It's not
Yeah,
rollerblade.
yeah, another one you took roller drome or something.
Yes. Yeah, quite enjoyed that actually. Pretty good.
Suitably silly, is it?
It's not exactly silly, but it's kind of like Tony Hawk's mixed with rollerball, so like Running Man sort of kind of style
It's got
shenanigans.
a bit of when on the bits that I've seen of well, it looks a little bit Jet Set Radio.
I'll take your word for that.
You ever did you ever play Jet Set
No. Played Jet Set Willy.
game? It is a bloody fancy.
Yeah, played Jet Set Willy.
No, that's quite different.
Is it?
Oh
No.
yes,
Ah, shame. Yes.
yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you
I
imagine
would
kids today trying to play the games that we used to play as kids? They would be so like, "What the fuck? Where's the storyline? What the fuck's going on? Why is this thing doing this? Why are those things defying gravity? Why don't I have any lives or continues? Why can't I save my game?"
Yep.
Oh, kids today
It was
don't know they're
brutal,
born.
and
Yeah.
also the games back then they were pick perfect
Mm.
jumps.
Yeah, yeah.
And
They
if you
really were.
missed it by one pixel,
Or second, but
you were
the second perfect,
doomed.
split second reactions and pixel perfect jumping, and oh my god, I mean, it was just, yeah, the loading times. I mean, people say, "Oh God, I had to wait a minute for a game to load." It's like, fuck off. We had to wait 10 minutes sometimes for a blooming game to load. An entire bloody cassette had to play in pass before we could actually play anything. They don't know they're born
So
during during the war.
I used to play a game called Ring of Darkness on
I still play that one.
the Dragon 32 home which was basically a Tandy TRS-80 but produced in Wales.
Mm.
They didn't sell very well. Quite a collectible now. I've got
Mm.
one in the loft. Um, but this game, you put the game cassette in on side A,
Hmm.
rewound it to the beginning, reset the timer, started the loading procedure.
Oh
Then
God, yeah.
told you
Where you had to like do certain specific parts of it for loading. Yeah, I remember that shit as well. God, that was terrible.
to go. Well, you go through that bit. You take the game tape out. You put your character tape in, okay, which was a blank cassette that it writes your character to it.
Hmm.
You go through the procedure of creating your character with your initial stats, and it then says take your character cassette out and put the game cassette back in on side B. Rewind it to the beginning, reset your tape counter, and press play. And then it would start loading, and then eventually you'd get to point where it would then say map loaded. Please eject the tape and insert your character tape.
Hmm.
Rewind it to the beginning. Press play. And it used to take about 35 minutes to get to a point where you could actually move your character around.
Yeah. And then it didn't load properly, and you had to start again from scratch.
Yep. But if you walked out the door of a settlement would be cleared from memory, and you'd then have to load the part of the tape that deals with the map. So it would tell you to put the tape back in and press fast forward, and it would then count a certain number of seconds and stop the tape. It would then ask you to press stop and then press play. Start playing. It would start loading the next section. It was
Agonizing.
fucking bad. But that is exactly how games were. Games have to evolve from that, become Skyrim or
Yeah.
Starfield. You're going to go back to Starfield.
I'm sure I will at some point.
Well, one thing we can say at the moment, can't say that we don't have games that
Yeah.
we have games coming out of our pretty. We will have next year,
Yeah, yeah.
one every 3 months. Prediction 3, yours 19.
Hmm?
I've not been reading his text, if I'm honest.
Oh, right, yeah,
The
yeah,
production.
yeah,
I've been far too busy concentrating on. I don't miss any dots.
yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want to watch a shark movie? So much story there. Really?
Yeah, it's all the dialogue, all the shark dialogue.
Um,
You have to get one of these.
um,
You have to get one of these professionals in to
dum
write the
dum dum.
shark dialogue. It has to be completely convincing.
Yes, it has to. The sharks have to
Have
bite
the
people
right,
in
the
half.
right. Have to have the right accents.
Hey, shut, calm down.
Right regional accents and dialects.
Dagobah.
Mm.
I always end up. I try and do my Dagobah, and it ends up drifting to Welsh, and then for some reason, because it's Asian, I can't work out why.
Uh huh.
It's just my bad impersonation.
Bad person. Yes.
The only impersonation I can do is the claw from
The
Inspector Gadget.
claw. It's the claw.
I am Chuck Ye out on the rank.
You're what? You're what?
Chuck
Sorry.
Yeager.
Yeah.
I'm Chuck Yeager.
Chucky Egger.
Chucky Yeager. The egg. Oh
Chucky Egg.
God.
Yeah. All the classics.
Wow, that was a bad. Well, you have to look at it in context, don't you?
Mm.
That's the thing.
It was an amazing game of the day.
Probably it was,
And the
but
Dizzy games.
I never played them.
I I think a friend of mine had them, and I sort of half played them. I didn't actually own them myself. I don't think.
If you own them by proxy, like one of your mates has got it, then I think that works.
Yeah.
Out that I'm probably don't know the way this normally works. We come into a game together. I go around doing bits. I find loads of bits, and then you go around and redo some of my bits because my bits weren't done.
Well, redo the bit, say. Well, giggity,
Redoing my bit.
giggity.
Heard about this? They're supposed to be doing a series digital edition, like a refresh.
What? Sorry.
Have you heard that they're supposed to be doing an Xbox Series X digital edition refresh,
All right. Yeah. Basically, what they were
and
planning to do in the first place.
yeah, basically, but they're
Testing
gonna
the
they're gonna do
waters.
an all digital version, um, and it looks like it's got some really nice hardware. It's smaller nanometer, so it'll generate less and take less power. Um, but the thing that really interests me, controller. The controller that comes with it is an evolution of the Elite 2
Hmm.
because it's got all of the paddle stuff around the back. It's got the rumble motors in the grips, got the got the trigger motor as well, so you can feel when your tires are. But it's also got haptic feedback in the middle of the controller, which is done using sound. And
What?
basically, they can now have it that your controller will provide feedback against your movement, and you'll also have certain sound effects that are part of the game at your controller.
When it has as many features as the sonic screwdriver, I'll then be interested.
I think it probably does. I'm sure if you set it to mode 3, it will repair barbed wire.
Wow. Sold.
There's something in the gaming world. I'm gonna make a statement here. We all love a sweeping statement, don't we?
Well, we're a power washing statement at the moment, but yeah,
A power
yeah.
washing statement. Or I'll make a sweeping statement while we're power washing. I've got a feeling game
But
developers
tonight's
have
gonna
not thought about the pair of us playing together. Because, let's be honest, so games that we may play on our own, we may struggle. We come in together, we just absolutely whoop them.
in
At
some
the
cases.
moment, yeah, I like, get a little bit,
Uh,
go with, that is absolute. That, shiny.
yeah, that bit got told.
Here's a weird one. Just to humour me. Can, it is true. Plug a keyboard in Xbox,
Hmm.
use it for text input. Would you agree?
Sorry, I don't know
Because
if
you
I got all
can.
that.
You
I
can
don't know
use
if
it
I
for
got all that.
typing messages and all that
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing. And some games actually support keyboard and mouse. So you remote onto your lovely PC. You stream your X. Don't type a message to someone, and you've got to use the on keyboard.
I'm losing some of what you're saying because it's sort of cutting out a bit.
It might be because my mic's a little bit too far away from my gob.
No, no.
Better?
That's a bit better, yeah.
Yeah. Um, you can use a keyboard and mouse attached to the Xbox to play some games directly on the Xbox. However, if you try and remote stream it, it won't let you use your keyboard and mouse.
Rude.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, where are alley window? Alley window frame. Beam. Curtain walls.
Excuse me. Been a long day.
You alright there?
Yeah, been a long day.
Okay, what else have we? One of the lot. Lower side window frame. Oh, you appear to be reading my mind because I got off, walked round over here, and you picked up the thing and moved it into exactly the right place.
I know, because I'm good like that.
Emmy's good. I will the.
Please excuse. Hay fever is fun.
Uh,
Pardon me.
what you said. I'm yeah, right. It's the underside of this sign. It's making my head hurt.
Hang on.
Over it 3 times.
I think it's the upper side of the underside of it.
The underside, yeah.
The upper bit of the underside.
Oh, there's also a curtain wall, apparently. Oh, it's up there. Let's see where it is.
Boom.
You have spent far too long playing this game, my friend.
Have I?
Far too long.
Oh. Should I stop?
You are an authority.
Should I stop?
Oh no, you shouldn't do that.
Curtain wall is... Yeah.
Hey, right, okay. Theatre roof trim.
That'll be the red bit. No, that's curve.
I don't know where the lower side window frame is.
I'm presuming that'll be over here. That's the alley window.
Yeah, I did that one. Ah,
Ahaha. Fire
theatre roof
hydrant.
trim.
Now I'm sure the fire hydrant did actually pop when I first did that, but never mind. Okay, we won't go into that.
We won't tell anybody.
Roof trim.
Off then. I don't even see anything glowing. Mind you, I
Roof
can
trim.
You found it.
I think so. Although that's not showing us got any white bits. There we are, got it.
Hey, nicely done, Batman. Pair of us.
Now, ready? Ready for the group photo? Ready for the group photo?
Docs. Oh yeah. Hang on a minute. Stay still. Got to clean your shorts.
Okay.
There we go. You should be fine from there. Head butts.
Head, butts. Head, butts.
Butts.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to stop there because
Yeah, it's cool.
I need to. Oh, I'm really. God. Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. No problem at
Always
all.
been fun. Did you have anybody watch this evening?
Doesn't look like no, but it's fine. It's fine.
Uh Part of the plan. We'll get each other some followers
Mm.
in the fullness of time.
Yarpy darp darp.
Darp, darp, darp.
But yes, once again, streaming for mind, yada yada yada, waffle waffle. Just giving page on screen. Bish bash bosh. Link is
Yada
about to
yada
go.
yada waffle waffle waffle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Link in the blinky dink dink. Yeah, streaming for Mind Mental Health Charity in the UK, covering England and Wales for people like us. But yeah,
Helping vulnerable people with mental health issues and those that support them.
yes,
I wrote that myself. I
it
thought
was
it was rather good.
it was delightful. I am delighted.
Delightful.
I am delighted.
Well, good night to your stream. Thank you very much.
Yarp.
And I'm going to you take care, mate.
Going to turn to steam.
I'll speak to you later.
Good night.